Just read!
Hello and welcome to Park Primary's Reading Podcast, hosted this week by Sam and Mia. Today we'd like to welcome Ms. Sheridan, one of our fabulous PE teachers.
Hi Ms. Sheridan, thank you for being our interviewee today. How are you?
Oh, I'm very well, thanks, Mia. It's lovely to be here.
We'd like to ask you some questions if that's okay.
Absolutely, Sam.
Do you enjoy reading?
I do, very much.
Do you have a favourite author or book?
Gosh, I do like lots of books and I enjoy reading biographies. So those are about people that might inspire me, sports people. But I also enjoy reading books about number one ladies detective agency books, which are in Botswana in Africa, and the author is Alexander McCall Smith. So I'm enjoying those ones just now as well.
Do you have much time to read at home?
I don't read as much at home until I'm on holiday. So that's when I do the most of my reading. So I often go away in my camper van and take my books and enjoy reading when I'm there. And sometimes I like to listen to audiobooks. So if I'm going on a long journey, you can put an audiobook on and the author reads it. So that's a nice way to have a book as well.
Did you like reading when you were younger?
I did, yes. My sister and I used to go to the library, and my parents would take us to the library and we would get books out each week, and I got very excited about choosing different books each week, so I enjoyed doing that, yes.
Have you ever thought about writing a book?
Well, when I was younger, I really liked learning about sharks. Don't really know where it came from, but I loved learning about sharks, and I would write down all the facts and about sharks. So I think if I was to ever write a book, it might be about sharks.
Why did you become a PE teacher?
Oh, good question, Mia. Well, I love teaching and I love sports, so it fits really nicely to put those two together to become a PE teacher. So being a PE teacher just seemed perfect to me.
How long have you been teaching for?
Oh, almost 20 years now. So, yes, a wee while.
Have you ever wanted to be or thought about being a normal teaching teacher instead of PE?
Normal? Well, actually, I used to teach in the classroom. So, but then I went back and I trained as to specialise in PE because I liked PE so much. So I've done both, but I prefer being a PE teacher.
How many schools have you taught PE at?
Oh, I had to count that one up there. So I think I have taught at 5 schools, Sam.
Have you ever had to deal with bad behaviour during PE lessons?
Of course not. Never.
As a PE teacher, you must like sports. What's your favourite sport?
Oh gosh, Mia, I love so many sports. It's winter just now, so I'm looking forward to skiing. But I also love swimming and paddleboarding and kayaking, and I'm really happy to try most sports, so lots of different sports, yes. What about you? Do you have a favourite sport?
My favourite sport is probably badminton or basketball.
Excellent. What about you, Sam?
I quite like football and tennis.
Excellent. All good sports.
Did you ever play for a sports team?
Yes, I did. I played when I was younger. I was on a swimming team and I played hockey. And then I was a wee bit older. I played in few different football teams. And then I also did some cricket. I played at Stirling. I learnt that when I was older as well. So yes, I've enjoyed playing. I like playing in sports teams. I like being part of a team.
Have you ever had any other jobs?
Well, when I was in high school, I worked at a tropical fish shop, which is probably where I also started my love of sharks as well. And so that was when I was in high school. And then when I was at university, I was a lifeguard. That was my job to help pay some money there. And then I've also worked in, I've often worked with children in different places. So I've worked in children's home and working with foster parents and teaching in different schools as well.
Do you enjoy teaching at Park Primary?
Love it. Yes. That was an easy question.
Okay, that's great. Thanks so much for joining us. Now it's time for Word of the Week.
Word of the week. Word of the week. Word of the week. Word of the week. Word of the week.
The word of the week this week is futile. Futile adjectives definition: pointless or incapable of producing any useful result. Example: despite his efforts, Dave's attempts to fix a broken car were futile.
We hope you enjoyed listening to this week's episode. Come back next time for more Just Read podcast fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for having me.